Hello, everybody. Welcome.
All right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. If anybody comes to join, this is my first D&D game. It's all about pirates. My character's name is Jericho the Bold, and I'm sure everybody else will give their name, their characters. When we actually start, but
you need to go do or something you have done. It's basically a complete open world experience, and it did not take long for me to make because I love doing these.
we're all
And
gonna die. Sorry.
More than
I
others.
mean, there is the possibility out of, and I measured it at a 20% chance on those 5D 100s that you may encounter a creature may awaken, or you may be attacked by pirates or myrmidons and whatever else, Imperial Navy. You don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Oh, crap.
I refer to
Or
my
smacked.
old. God damn it.
Night. Not snake.
At least it isn't the one fucking phrase I cannot stand to hear right now, especially
Hey,
the.
baby.
What, baby?
Ada.
Fuck! Stop!
What did she say?
No, don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. Don't you
Listen.
say it.
Ora.
What is it?
Sure.
Nose boop? He said nose boop. I bet it's nose boop.
No.
Ora.
Shush.
We-
No. No. It does things to me that I don't need to hear.
We were playing Jackbox with some other friends last night, and Draco started,
You're welcome.
and Jack lets slip that the phrase "ara" is said in a seductive tone, gives things to him. I've been torturing him since.
And people wonder why we think JoJo's is extremely homoerotic. Stand by it, not the most homoerotic anime I've ever seen, shockingly.
Ironically, that
I
did
stand
not.
by Baki is truly the most
Oh,
homoerotic
yes.
one.
Baki is. But that, surprisingly, Ara didn't come from that. It
JoJo
actually
takes
came-
5 episodes to get to it, and JoJo is butch compared to it.
if I recall,
Punch, constantly talking
doesn't
like
work when you
this,
do it.
only
Doesn't work
to
when you
kiss
do
his
it.
attacker's
Only when
fist,
I do.
Let me try again.
and then says,
Nope,
and
that
then
doesn't
proceeds
work.
to say, "Man, my opponent had girly lips. Okay, your lips are pursed like this 24/7. You don't get to talk about girly lips."
It's true.
Torn, I
I
wonder if
miss
they were just
Baki.
trolling
I have a
us.
feeling that Jack's gonna kill us.
Well, I'm
If
gonna
you
get in
guys-
trouble tomorrow.
That away.
Oh yeah, she's going to do it
I'm
right in the
really-
middle of it.
Don't whisper
Right in the middle
your
of the
ear,
game.
like,
Throw me off my game. Yeah, I see you nodding your head. I love you too, honey. You monster of a beautiful
Give our
woman. I-
team the best loop,
I'm a
or
bad
she'll
influence on
around
Kiki.
you the next year.
So, are we
Every
making
time
bets on who's
Ara
gonna die
Ara
first?
is said, I will make a bet with you. Every time Ara Ara is said, I will take a drink.
Ra-ra.
Jack, are we making bets on who's going to die
It has
first?
to be Keely. You have to get her to say it. Haha.
Hey Kiki.
That's not fun.
Don't you stop!
Dude,
Not this early.
Wait until the game starts, Dre.
maybe.
Who's
Then we can
gonna
do it.
die first?
I'll give you
Thank you.
$100.
Really?
Maybe.
You give me
Please
that?
don't. Please don't. Please don't.
What's your PayPal account?
God damn it! Don't do
I'll
it.
send it to you later.
I'm joking.
Because I
I'm
can't remember right now.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I need my money.
We're still
Yeah.
waiting on Fel, Sorcon, and Nuff, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Nuff
Uh,
said
also,
he had to drop his parents off somewhere. And I'm not
Now-
sure.
In the middle of a forest.
No.
I'm
No.
definitely betting on Sorcon dropping first.
for the fun, I do have a little whiskey concoction that I made out of this jug. Are you ready?
Moonshine.
Oh dear God.
It's about 50-50.
Who's in
Or-
Arizona?
Okay, so
60-40.
we're
That's your
taking bets
plan.
on who dies first, right? My bet's on the DM.
I wish we got
In real
picked
life.
up in Arizona like you guys
I
did.
can see that. I mean, I love Arizona tea, but I drank it all up, so I was like, what can I mix with it? So I made what do you call those teas, honey?
The-
The alcoholic one?
Yeah.
Irish teas?
Long Island iced tea.
Something like that, but I did it with whiskey instead of whatever it's supposed to use.
The twisted tea.
Twisted tea, thank you. I basically did that with some good old sweet tea from Golden Leaf.
Alabama.
All right,
Hey, if you're streaming, you can't sing, remember?
that is true.
What
Can't
can we
sing.
sing? I guess pirate songs,
Nothing.
right?
As long as it's not copyrighted and we can't get DNC.
Somebody look
Yeah,
it up.
and drinking and smoking, I think, is an okay.
Okay,
Surprisingly,
so public
That
domain
makes some
only.
sense.
Got it.
No.
As long
no
as they
smoking.
are considered 18 and up.
Here's the thing. Y'all are not being shown. I have the roll thing shown up.
Okay, so our
Oh,
faces
okay.
aren't being shown, but do you have our voices going?
Yes.
No smoking.
Okay, well that's fine.
Hey, y'all can go
That's
nuts. I ain't,
Oh, good.
ain't
Then I could
rated
play
R.
it totally naked.
I mean, I ain't rated PG. 13. I'm
I'm
rated
not
R.
gonna-
baby.
But I
All
could.
right, so we're at
Considering
6.
some of the
Is
stuff we've streamed, Draco. You bet.
Still playing naked is an option.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'll
Clarify.
gladly play naked. I'll gladly play naked. It's
I'm
no
muting
problem.
myself because there's a thing.
No, 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 no.
Do not
I mean, hold
take
on,
off
hold
your
on.
Babe, babe.
Wait, are we supposed to be taking our shirts off? I
No.
wasn't quite paying attention.
Nah, we're good, bro.
Hide your man
I was making
titties.
a-
I will stay closed, thing.
Are you sure you don't want to
Okay.
see my hairy gut?
Only I can take my shirt
Oh,
off.
are we doing this?
No, this
I'll show you my hairy gut right now.
ain't
Let's
that
do
kind
it
of game.
I'm
right
doing
now.
it.
All right, let's
Everybody
do
get
it right now,
naked.
bro.
Okay.
Come on,
Has
bro.
ev-
It's time to see who has the hairier gut. Let's
My
do
Has
it.
everyone-
bandana came off.
Has anyone ever made strip
sec.
D&D?
You know, I can switch over
Would
to
not be-
Discord right now.
Strip
It's
D&D.
not as easy
I can
as
switch
it
it over to
sounds.
Discord
I've
right now.
tried.
I can switch it over and everybody sees
I
y'all.
think Jack might be
Pretty
hairy.
well from this distance. Nice tap.
Yeah, he's getting another one on his back
Nah. Honk,
when we
honk.
get the money.
You know, actually, I feel a lot cooler now that I have my shirt off. I might just stay like this. Screw you guys.
You know, at some point I am going to go back to Discord, right?
You look like a pirate.
What do you mean go back
Hey,
to
that's up
Discord,
to
right?
you.
I believe I win. I've got the hairiest gut.
Are you
Jiggle,
sure
jiggle,
about that, Jack?
Jiggle, jiggle,
Are
jiggle,
you
jiggle.
sure about that?
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Y'all
Jiggle,
lucky I
jiggle,
don't have a
jiggle, jiggle.
webcam.
I don't have
Y'all
that
lucky I don't have a webcam because I would win that fight. On who's the most hairiest person in this room?
Look, the stream hasn't started yet, so we're safe to do that. Yeah.
Actually,
I
the
got in a
stream
little
has
bit more
started,
tone
but it's
compared
not
to what
on
I
Discord,
was,
so
so.
you're safe.
What do you think, honey? Did I give you a thrill?
You were competing with your brother to see who was hairy. No, I did
Yeah.
not get a thrill.
That's called brotherly
I'm the
love.
hairy one.
And
There's a
Really,
reason
you
why
want
she
me to
calls me
commit
a girl.
incest and say who won?
Yes.
Let me see if I can find my cutlass.
You're gonna get your cutlass? Oh my gosh, we're getting props in this. You have a unique weapon. I don't think the cutlass is gonna
Nobody
cut it,
wants
buddy.
to see that, though.
Be right back.
I have a
Uh-oh.
pistol, man. I don't know where it's at.
Shut up, Draco.
What? Saying I have a pistol. I don't know where
No,
it's
it's referring to the nobody wants
Why
to
am
see
I
my
drinking with a
cutlass
pinky
crap.
out? I'm not a fancy lad.
at. You know I was joking, Joker.
Stallion, you're getting an influence on me. I'm drinking this shit with my pinky out like an idiot. I'm not that dapper.
It's fail.
Hey, Val, turn your camera on.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, I gotta have the pinky out.
all three fingers up.
I'm not that
mention that
fancy.
last
Only
one.
one pinky. Oh, these are so
Ha!
good.
I got all three.
I finally get that joke. Okay, yep.
It's been a long day, okay?
I can understand. I can understand.
Stallion, I'm going
Totally.
after you. All four.
You had my attention. Now you have my curiosity.
got it.
Of
I don't
course.
think he got it. He didn't
Not
get
yet.
it.
Think about it very carefully there,
Me?
Malcolm.
Oh.
You would know. 2 pink, 3 pinkies. Think about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
remember,
How you doing, Phil?
3 intelligence.
I'm doing good. What is
Yeah,
my
I'm-
intelligence? Oh wait, a 10.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that you got a 3 in your intelligence. So this is going to be fun.
The one time I got a 3 in anything, I put it into a what was it? Into charisma.
3 in charisma.
Yeah, and I just had it where
So you're ugly?
actually no, I talked to the DM. It was Solcon at the time, and we were trying to do that Avatar game. Cheng Ying, the girl who never spoke.
Right. I remember that one now.
Yeah, I'll just say this right now because we're
I
never
don't
going
know.
back
She was
to
the
that.
most commanding presence in that room.
True, but the reasoning, but that's just because she's a, well, what did you call it? A shit starter or whatever?
Yeah. My guy was just sort of weird. Nobody really got into the meat of that guy. I don't know if we'll start that back up, but basically,
Oh, I doubt it.
he was straight up. How do I explain this? For those who know what, in the Korra series, you remember the one Bloodbender who was fucking with everybody?
Yeah, we know what a
I've-
psychic bloodbender is, aka a cop-out move.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
never
think-
watched
saying.
Korra.
Think a bard mixed with that, but he doesn't just do it to just straight up get out of trouble, but he does it to kill. Because he
was just-
likes to kill.
Oh, you mean like what they wanted to do, but because they had a Y7 rating, they were stuck?
Thank you. So fucking love you, bro. All right, yes, exactly like that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I will say, I'm totally biased. When I get to do my animations, I don't want a fucking Y7 rating because I'm going to go nuts for it. I don't mind if young folks want to watch it.
Exactly.
Exposed to boobies and gore, that's their fucking fault.
Exactly.
I mean, I was
Really,
exposed
Tro?
to it at a
Managed
young
to get
age
my
by
camera
watching
on by
rock
myself.
horror when I was 6.
But yeah, no, Cheng Ying, I'll just say this
What's
because we're
that have to
never
do
going
with
back to
Pyrex?
Hey,
Pirates
pirates
can
can have.
Shut up.
Yeah, they actually in this world. I'll tell you now.
Conquistador.
Conquistadors, admirals, even some pirate lords, in fact, wear armor, chest plates, and things like that to help protect themselves. One in particular, you guys know very
Penis
well.
plates?
Yes, even penis
Now
plates.
I'm immune
Is
to
that a
crocodile.
is that a vorpal sword in your belt, or are you just happy to see me?
Can't it be both?
What
Hey,
Robot
there's only
is, I'm
room
not
for one
surprised he
flamboyant
wears
fop in this
armor.
party, and it's me.
Yeah, I think the only person we're waiting for now would be. Hold on. 1, 2,
Needs
3.
Torcon and nothing.
Zorkon and Nuff. The
Found you
only
a-
other
like
team
a-
that ain't here.
But
Imagine
okay,
that.
Aren't Sorkin and
Okay,
Nuff in one team? Can't we just start without them and get the other teams going?
Possibly. I don't want them to miss anything crucial, however.
They have until 6:30. Oh, sure. I
Have
can
time.
do
Yeah,
that,
until
too.
6:30. That's when we're going to start rolling.
But I hate waiting.
Babe, I'm sad. Sarah has lost
Oh,
my
bloody
cutlass.
hell.
What is it, baby? What, honey?
Sarah lost my cutlass.
Oh, what about your flail? Did you
It
fix it yet?
broke, remember?
Yeah, but did you fix it? Oh, wait, you didn't fix it yet. I need to get you some super
No.
glue for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I hate it sometimes
Let me
because
show you.
she's literally got a fluffy flail. Looks exactly like a flail, and she beats the shit out of me, and it ended up breaking last time. Well, God damn it, she's bringing it out. God damn it. Yep, there's the flail.
Yeah, no, like I've been trying to say with Cheng Ying, she was actually a spider yokai that whole time.
Oh well, imagine that.
I'm sorry, I have to ask though. Do you guys use that in the bedroom?
Yes,
Yeah,
totally. I'm kidding.
I
No.
don't believe you.
Anyway,
God, I would.
I'm kidding.
like the only
okay?
thing that would do damage would be the plastic chain.
Yeah, it's mainly just for fun, beating each other up. Mainly
Yeah,
me.
Mainly to when I
Especially-
can't get to his nose.
should
I'm trying to
probably
find
not
the top
mention
of
that
my
on the
weapon, but I
stream. We
can't
might.
find one.
Yeah, don't worry. No craziness. It's going to be 18 plus probably, but only because there's going to be cussing. So probably teen
Wait,
plus.
is 18 plus? Perfect. I seduce everything.
You're not
You're
a
not
bard.
a bard.
You joke about that. My character might do
Oh,
something like
alright.
that.
But I get to be on top.
Come
Had
on.
worse.
Dude, please,
Better too, my
let's
Reaper.
not multi-class every last one of you as bards, please. That'll just
If we all become bards, let's just start a band.
No. If
There's
I'm
already a band.
multi-class into
Storm.
anything, I'm going sorcerer.
hell yeah. That's a good one, actually. I love that, honey.
I'm fine. I'm fine as is. I just want the boning.
Of course.
Of course.
Speaking of boning, there is actually something. There's actually something interesting that you guys may find in one of the many places among the islands.
Can you upload the map I sent you?
Yes, I did. I actually got to say, if I'm going to be posting it into the world map thing, and I'm actually going to try to put it into the actual Roll20, so that way it shows. But yeah, what'd you say, honey? What'd you assume it was?
Please.
One more time?
Brothel, please.
Maybe. But for the boning,
Usually when they say
there's-
maybe, it means that's a no.
Maybe, baby.
you forget who you're talking to, honey.
Maybe, baby.
No, I don't.
Oh no, you know
Let's
me
move
too well.
on. Kind of.
Hey, no.
Hello.
I am here. I am here. I
Welcome to
finished
the
my
party.
McDonald's, got my stuff, and it's time to fucking party.
Yay.
Alrighty,
Dude,
I'm going
look at
to
Snapchat.
post.
Are you as prepared as me?
Jesus Christ, Trogar.
By the way, Drogar finished up the map to clean it up, to make it look pretty. So hell
Hey.
yeah,
Look at that.
Yeah, to the yeah. To the yeah.
it looks pretty. I'm right now getting ready to fiddle with it for a
I'm
second.
logging
Because
on
I like that one better
Roll20
than
as
that.
we speak.
What's looking
But-
pretty? What? I'm confused now.
Don't mind me. I'm just getting my dice.
You're fine, buddy. You can
I
use
admit,
regular
always
dice.
My dice while I was cleaning my room.
It's been a while since I've used my real dice. Why not?
Well, for starting this,
for it, I don't know.
I'm gonna go see if I can go find my dice again.
It's
Also,
been
if I
2
like
days since
that,
I've used my real
I'm
dice.
I'm gonna take this thing off.
After Hell's Luck last City of Mist, I'm really tempted to just melt my dice.
It's fine, Malcolm.
You'll
You'll do
let
much
it go, man.
better.
Damn it.
Oh, hang on.
I'm
I don't-
sorry. I really shouldn't.
Hang on.
Not gonna lie. There was a few moments there where we were sure.
Yeah, well, there was one moment where we almost did, but hey, you know. Oh, by the way, y'all want to see some real shit? This is my dice bag right here.
Shit. When did you get a beer?
It's called the pandemic, my friend. Everyone got a beard.
I
Well,
always
Fairly
Ew.
certain even Kiki got a beard at some point.
nah.
I'm sorry, but you are a lot more handsome than I thought you were.
I told you, out of all of us,
Why the fuck
Yes.
does everyone say that when they first meet me? Fucking Fish said that when we first met. Sorkon said that. Fucking.
Actually,
I'm
I'm pretty sure I said, oh, okay. Like, at the time, I didn't really give a care about much, except my studies. I
Again,
just saw you as a person.
the pandemic.
Well, look at me.
like
I have
feel
all you
good on
beat.
you.
I have
Well,
all
now
of you beat.
I have 2 gigantic D20s that I can
So you're
Do
ready
this.
to
All right.
huff some shit up.
I'm going to warn you
use
guys
this.
now.
Use this as you will.
I'm going to warn you guys now. And I will show you guys when it's time. These 2 dice right here will make or break you. I shit you not. The blood dice.
Oh boy.
Be ready when I pull them out.
I'm probably for now just gonna use my my Vox Machina die for pretty much everything.
Go for it. Go for it. And you really fucked if I use these dice. My Valhalla dice. They always roll high.
Yes, they are very nice die.
I don't have enough die. Okay.
So are we waiting on anybody, or are we all here?
I think we're all here.
Yeah, unless I'm. Yeah, I think that's all. I think everyone's here, unless I'm missing someone.
Going for 20 minutes. So
We're all here. We can start early if you want.
I'm a quarter.
I forgot.
way
Oh yeah, I
through
forgot
this
that. I forgot that
so-
Draco was streaming, so I'll have to. I'll have to
Don't worry,
remember
I'm
that.
apparently
catching
we'll
up
be
with
getting
you.
a lot of people coming to this stream. Apparently.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, ask Kiki.
Yeah, so
Kiki, what did you do?
I follow and am followed by a lot, and I mean a lot.
Mhm.
Over half of my followers are DnD people
Exactly.
and groups. And I posted to my Twitter timeline that Draco was going to be streaming his first D&D game, which I would be in, and my fiance is going to be DMing. And I posted the link to his Twitch, and I've got about, as of last count, hang on a second, let me check it.
I think it was around the 4 to 5,
10.
right?
No, now 10, because I just got 3
Oh, it was
more
10.
email DMs telling me. Yeah, 10 people telling me that they're going to be coming in to watch.
You could tell them we're going to be starting a little bit earlier, but then again, it's almost 6:30, so we can wait.
I would say all of you to behave yourselves, but we all know that's not going to happen.
Listen,
Yeah,
I say we go R-rated. I
know
don't
me.
care.
No, I'm glad you know me so well.
I
7
make no
of them
promises,
have
Nuff.
R-rated D&D streams of their own.
We're good.
Promise to do
Okay.
the exact opposite.
So here's
By
the
the
thing.
way, just so you know how cool these Vox Machina die are, the 20 on it is. Wait, hang on. Let me see if I can.
One day we'll see that 20.
Oh yes, there it is. 2 daggers instead of a 20.
Dagger.
Dagger.
So tonight I'm
Anyway.
just going to be
Yes,
using
yes.
the roll 20 dice. But Wednesday, I'm getting my own dice.
I'm just gonna be
Yeah,
using
fuck
all
it.
20 dice.
Yeah, here's the big
I
thing,
honestly, I've had a bad history with roll 20, so
Oh,
I think we
same.
all have
That
it.
can-
Yeah, everybody
that
has
can add to the
past
fun.
history with
It's the
roll
best
20.
thing
all
to do
did.
now, though.
But that can add to the fun of it. You're supposed to do something badass and then you fall flat on your face. That is some of the best comedy.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
The best part about this is when you roll in real life, you can fudge your rolls and no one will know about it. I mean,
You didn't say that, did you?
no, totally real dice rolls that everyone does.
Hold on, how could you say that?
Motherfucker.
Shiny sparklies make pretty click clack.
I mean, yeah,
Hang on,
you
I can
could
actually do it.
you could actually
You can't hear it.
like
Hang on,
your
I'll
rolls
try and
downward and think that it would be good for story. I mean, what?
I think I actually have. I have all of these
guys.
like classic.
Come on.
Yes,
I
Jackie.
want you guys to meet my cousin and one of my best friends. What's going on?
No!
Hello.
What's
Yeah,
up?
Man.
How you doing?
Yeah. Tell me he don't look
What?
like The Rock. Tell me he don't look like The Rock.
Oh, babe.
Skinny
Yeah, I
Rock.
told you. Yeah,
Skinny
see?
Rock. But he's the Rock.
Kevin
Kevin Smith.
I'm thinking more.
I'll make sure to kill them all.
From Marvel.
Kill them all.
How the fuck does he look like Kevin Smith?
No, that
What do I do,
was
Lord?
him talking around. That
He's in
also, and Kevin Smith and The Rock are like best buds nowadays.
Yeah,
that's true.
that's by the way, that's Bryce. He's a good
I
friend
think you're thinking
mine.
of
He
Kevin
helped with some
Hart.
voice acting.
Am I?
Yeah, because Kevin Smith is the fat guy from Adam Sandler movies. He's Paul
Oh
Blart.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Kevin Smith.
Yeah, Kevin Hart is the short black guy from Jumanji.
That's
Kevin
who
Hart
I'm
is only
thinking
2
of.
inches
I've
taller
been
than I
thinking
am.
for years. I've been thinking his name's been Kevin
I
Smith.
know Mom isn't back yet.
Well, yeah, wrong Kevin.
Very close. Very close. They look so similar.
I have these like classic plastic die, but I'm pretty sure
what
if I can find them,
My.
that I have all the colors to the Infinity Stones. So I have like red, yellow, and I think I have green, blue, orange, and purple in there somewhere. I might not have purple, but I know.
No, tell me, does rolling them put a smile on your face?
The
right.
hardest,
So,
the hardest criticals require the strongest rolls.
all right, I'll tell you what. Before we roll and get started, anybody have any questions? before we start.
No,
5 minutes.
I have one thing to say.
Go.
Stop smoking.
I will. I've had a lot of stress, and the jewel pot that I was smoking on broke because of certain someone that I will not mention.
Get that shit out of here.
Harpy. Yeah, and it's been a long week. But that's the point. Right now, I'm letting that stay out of the business of this game, and we're going to try to have fun.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Let's have a
Fuck real
roll.
life. Let's get into this.
We got 5 minutes. We'll get started here in just a bit. I'll post the intro music here in a second too.
Draco, I have a question.
Is it Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, you got a question?
For Draco, yes, about the stream.
Yes, what's your question?
Mostly is like, what are they seeing on the stream? Is it the Discord or is it Roll20?
They just see Roll20 right now. I ain't gonna show.
Okay.
But they can hear us, right?
Yes, they can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't doubting. I was just like, do they? Because like I'm gonna be posting all of my character. I didn't know if like they'd be seeing. I don't know.
Hi, Twitch audience.
Sadly, they cannot.
Now I could put it on the chat part. Like the general whatever we're using to do like. Stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if Jack wants, he could get at least my token. I don't know if anyone else has tokens with their character.
Actually,
just
if you
unlock it.
want. Yeah, I got tokens for everybody. We're good. You'll like your token, Phil, I promise.
But it still shows y'all's webcam on the side, though.
If you want to post your artwork or your characters in any way, shape, or form,
right?
Deck. That's where you. Well, that's actually the in-game chat. It's port. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
Jack,
we're already falling apart.
I was going to say, I'm in port. What the hell?
Pardon me, Jack.
Damn it. Yeah, what's up?
Would I be able to share the homebrew item I have?
I'll let you share that once we get in because I feel like you're gonna have
combat or
Oh, absolutely.
They're my homebrew item.
It's behind my back.
You don't have to show. You can show if you want. I'm not going to stop you. Just remember that goes into port because it classifies as an item for your character, so it can go in there too, I guess.
So what's the point if we can't have a few secrets to show off?
Exactly. Why not? It's up to you. You're pirates. Yarg.
Well, some of us are.
Italy.
Sorry, I can't do a pirate accent.
More of a lawyer than a businessman than a pirate.
And some of us are just bloodthirsty sharks.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
So pirates.
Me.
Some of us.
Can I just say though, you know how? Wait, no, I can't say anything. Can I? Jack, can I say something about the eyeball thing?
I'd say wait.
Okay.
Because that's going to freak people out.
Yeah. How about we should probably
save it for in-game.
We should probably be getting started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We should probably be getting started sooner rather than later.
All right. I'm going to post the music in so you guys get a feel for it. We can start now if you guys want.
Let's do it.
Just know I will be muting myself because I got all these not sponsored.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Let us start the fun. All right. All right. Everybody got the music going?
Not yet.
Yeah, it says video. Yeah, it says video unavailable.
Really?
I hate when that happens.
It's playing for me. And
I
was
hate
literally
when that
loud.
happens.
Maybe it's because I think it might be might be some of us are in Canada and there's different regional copyright laws or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, type it up
fine
if you
for
want.
me.
It's Wolves of the Sea by Elf.
Yeah, I think it's just for people who are in
That
Canada.
answers
They
that.
just don't allow
Shite.
you to play the video.
Yeah.
Well,
Just try Googling Ailstorm Wolves of the Sea and see what comes up.
yeah, it's that song. We'll let you guys do that. And then I'll try to post things that are not. Fuck.
Yeah, I got it.
When they do Hangover.
Okay.
I gotta.
You would have to choose one that's like super loud, though, wouldn't you, babe?
You can turn it down, baby.
Yo.
I didn't mean to make it so
Working on
loud. Let me know when you guys are ready. All right. So, for the crews that are with me now, you're all in the world of Altvera. which is an enormous planet adrift the endless astral sea. Some time has passed since the coming of the pirate horde, and many different nations have cropped up over the time. For instance, the Imperial Legion. Straight up fanatics, that of the celestial nature, who only want to wipe out all that do not believe in their way. Then you have the second, which would be the Black Veil, which are where most shady deals go, but also where some people find refuge. The saltwater beasts, the beast creatures and beast men and women who strive to make a name for themselves and live at least somewhat peacefully in this harrowing time. And of course, we have you. That of the Black Coast, the pirate hordes who sail the seas with freedom, a strict code law, and everything else that goes with it. True, but they do live free. And that's where we're going to end up taking our journey with. All of you have been summoned to that of the mall. You all have had a chance to speak with individuals and understand where you stand, and some of you a little bit more. However, at this point in time, it is due morning, and the sun is bright. There's not much chatter, of course. Most of the hands are on deck, trying to take care of the ships, getting them ready, just in case, because you never know what these meetings can bring. For now, we're going to start with finding out what is everyone doing at this point in time. All right, the first ones. The first crew. Would Fell and Draco tell me, what would you guys be doing this morning as you wake? You two can decide who goes first.
Well,
first.
Thank you, first mate.
You're welcome.
My character is probably leaving the room of I don't remember her name off the top of my head. Huh?
Haley.
Haley, thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, Haley.
Sorry, I just got out of a Vampire the Masquerade game, so I'm still in a blood-sucking mood.
I can understand that.
Octavian for life.
But just left her room and is very happily walking back towards the ship. She's stretching her back, smiling brightly. Today's the day, and she can't wait to make her appearance. She can't wait to make that.
Well, you can actually tell as you wake and you're stretching and everything else. You can look over in your bed and you can see Haley, cold heart love, peacefully waking up from her nap, as she ends up stirring, looks up, and then just lays her head back down, just curling up to your pillow and your scent. She does not want to get out of bed.
Sleep tight, but don't be late now. It'd be a shame if you missed it.
You can see a lazily waving hand. I promise. Just need time to recuperate. And just goes right back to sleep.
Oh, that's very understandable. And I'll start heading back to the ship. I guess I'll start heading back to the ship.
Sounds good. You actually go ahead and start making your way for your ship. You haven't got a chance to see it in person. This one was given to you by a very unique lord, one that you know very much, and who is ready to see you happy in your sailing. You see, standing in the dock, this ship. Check the Black Bay shipyard, please. That is your ship. As you named it. What did you name it?
The Swift Dragon.
That's bad.
Yes, you did. And it is beautifully taken care of. There's still only 2 guns, but you could mount 4 later. But you can see 5 of your deckhands of course, most are female, including one very large orc. She looks buff and ripped as you end up coming down. And she immediately jumps off the side of the ship and lands at your feet, standing up tall, almost at your height, but the weird warrior braid helps give her a little bit more room. She looks at you. "Oi, Captain! It's good to see you."
It was a wonderful morning indeed. How's the ship?
All right, perfect, actually. Oddly enough, we have all the supplies we need. It seems that a certain lord has been doing quite well. And she gives you a sly wink.
Oh, I'm certain.
Well, I cannot wait to see you sailing the seas, and I cannot wait to crack some skulls in your name. Everybody's preparing still. You do have time to go and mosey about, find this first mate that I have no idea who it is. But you are more than ready to set sail at the drop of a hat. So carry about your day. I'll make sure everything's well.
He looks
You
at
get
the
the
ship
sense that-
once. Go on.
You could tell that this is the bosun. She's the one who cracks their skulls, makes them do what they need to, and no one's stupid enough to deal with an enormous, well-built orc at this point in time.
Of course.
So you definitely got yourself a good one. And she's very cute to you. Very cute.
Oh, I am certain she is.
And just to add to it, she's just basically wearing a tank top and basically a loincloth. She prefers the ocean breeze.
Oh, I suppose I best go find my first mate.
So let me ask, is this a pleasure cruise?
Depends on the pleasure you're looking for.
Ooh. As we go along, where would you like to go? And then, because you do have a little bit of time, but you know that the meeting is pretty soon. As you know where the meeting hall is, because you've been there before with the Lord you sell under. So you can go there. We'll find out.
I'm not sure where
Draco,
Yes.
what would you like to be doing?
Shit. Let's see. I'm walking. I'm sorry, this is new to me. I guess I'll be walking through the streets, heading toward the meeting place.
Okay, that's fine. So then you two could probably end up meeting up into that outside of the door of the meeting hall, which is the throne room. As you're walking through the streets, you can see a lot of different races of all shapes and sizes, all working together, slapping each other on the back, laughing, having a good time. It's here that you realize that the pirate horde isn't necessarily evil. They're a family, and they always stick together, not because of a code, but because they trust one another and they care for one another. And it's because of this you feel at home. In fact, you feel at ease just walking through the streets. You can even get some that go, "Hello there," and just waving you away, and while they carry out their duties. As you're walking through the streets, you eventually find your way into the mall, which is, in fact, for those who don't know, is a large meteorite that somehow reaches down to the very core of this planet. A large impact, almost like that of a dagger, into the heart of someone. And there's the door, and you both actually appear right there. You both see each other as you approach.
Well, hello there.
General Kenobi.
You beat me to it, you bastard.
I'm the biggest Star Wars fan here. Don't be surprised by that.
Money.
Fair enough.
You must be the captain.
That I am.
Well, I'm your
And
first.
Oh, go on.
Apologies. I'm your
Go
first
on.
mate, Jericho the Bold.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jericho. You can call me Nova.
Nova. You look like a frightening captain, Nova.
Only if you get on my bad side.
You won't have to worry about that from me.
Excellent.
Just know
Love
I have my sword and my guns.
That's all I'll need for now. Why don't we head on inside?
After you.
As you actually get ready to go inside, you can actually see standing there a large, I'm going to post this now, in the port for the character art. You see... Alright, hold on 1 second. Yeah.
Tell them I am part Nephilim and part Shin Oni. Tell them that.
I will. Oh, family.
You gotta love them.
Yes. All right. So you actually see standing there at the gate. If I can find a picture. 1 moment. Sorry. Technical difficulty. Here we go. You see. There it is. You see this individual standing outside the doors. You don't know her name, but she is like that of a gnoll, a bit more fox in nature. But she stands there with an enormous bone maul in her hands, and she's sitting there with a grin as she leans up against the door with 1 foot against it, and is just blocking your path.
I will walk up, and with a very confident smile, I'll say, "Good morning. You would like to come in, please?"
Not of yet. And she's just half her arms crossed and just tapping her other foot. You have to wait. And she gives a bit of a sly smirk. You can tell she's very confident.
Well, I suppose that we all a little early.
Yes, you are. I'm kind of surprised that you are actually this early, but just take a moment and relax. I'm sure the other crew will be here because only the 4 crews can actually come in, and I'm planning on enforcing that rule. For a moment, go ahead and stand over there. And you can see there's a spot where there's actually a table and a couple chairs and actually some rum sitting there and a pitcher with several mugs.
If we must, come, Jericho.
Yes, Captain.
Very good. And you can see she just goes back to posting up against the door. And that is where you guys are waiting. She refuses to let you guys in.
She's
That's fine.
Next. The next crew. Oh god, I can't believe I'm doing this already. Stallion and Malcolm. What are you two doing this fine morning?
Well, sorry.
Oh boy. Great to ask. But yes, it would be you and Stallion, Malcolm. You are the next ones up the block. Take a good one.
You go first, Stallion.
All right.
As well, because that's just my habit. Plus, it's nice to have a wee script.
Oh, you're perfectly
To
fine.
be honest, I didn't have enough time to really prep something. I had only the bare minimum and some notes.
Just make it up as you go along.
If you need more time, I can go.
Crossing. I think I can handle this. I just gotta my way through worse.
Okay.
Out upon the ocean, not too far away, whose ship begins making its way towards that magnificent meteor port. I didn't have a picture because I didn't know if you had one or not.
Oh, for your ship?
Afar, the ship does not look it does not look overly different. It's a ragtag gang of plunder-loving sailors and cutthroats hunting for a piece of eight, doing their duties to the best of their abilities. They are much, much more unusual, each more strange than the last. This albino elf working in the riggings, like lookout with bulging fleshy eyes, shaggy animalistic muscle man lugging supplies to the other end, a seemingly composed only out of strips of papyrus. Out of his cabin. Sure, and pour it if you want.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Perhaps one of the stranger fellows on the ship. For at first glance, he almost looks not strange. It's kind of a weird thing. But sure does seem to have a little oomph to it.
Giggity.
Step in the hype of fashion. Brilliant colors. Of many feathers trailing back. Skin in the shade by an umbrella overhead. For the crew. Nice. For a moment. Nice. Off to feed again.
You can actually see one of your crewmates, the albino elf, in fact.
Aye, Captain. He, yes. I don't know where your first mate is. I lost track of him. Sorry, Captain. Don't get too angry.
A 300-pound shark man, Skinny. I can losing a coin. I can understand losing a knife, but how do you lose a 350-pound shark man?
Well, to be frank,
yes,
he's rather scary, and it's really hard to understand what he says. Perhaps he's down below?
And he sits there and he kind of slowly backs away to get back to his duties.
Skinny. He doesn't mean you any harm. All of you family.
Oh, thank you, Captain. And you can hear all of them like, aye! And they just raise their hands. And then you can hear Skinny.
I guess it's just the teeth, you know? It's rather unnerving. It's quite difficult.
I'll look for him.
All right. You do that. I will go ahead and bring us to port so you can get right to the meeting hall.
And he
that you do,
quickly
Skinny.
starts.
And
quickly
put on a goddamn. Would you? Some people here have mod issues. Pussies.
I like the bear breeze, Captain.
And he goes right to taking care of the rigging and such. And you're able to, as the ship comes into port, what would Malcolm be doing at this point in time?
Reaper. Okay. There is a rather large shark man sitting on the edge of the dock with an anchor at his side and gnawing on what passing people hope is just a cow's leg, but hard to tell given how much of it's left.
Well, you see your captain's ship, your home away from home, come into port finally as the loading ramp comes down, and there before you is your captain, ready to greet you.
That's where you ran off to. Were you doing mission scouting, my not-so-little mermaid?
Reaper hands his captain a necklace he found.
It is a rather beautiful necklace. Gold locket kind of deal with what appears to be a small ruby inside. Very ordained, has small studded diamonds all the way up the actual neck. It's beautiful.
Always give the best gifts. Look now, you've gone and spoiled your appetite again. I told you they're giving refreshments.
What do you reply? Yeah, just in case those that are actually listening to this stream, Reaper is basically Groot. I'll know what he says, and I know the captain will know what he says, but he'll have to type up certain things he has to say.
That'd be wise.
So, yeah, everybody else don't know a damn thing.
I am Groot. I mean Reaper. Fuck.
Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted for that.
Yeah.
Nah, I was using it as a reference, so we should be good.
Yeah, should.
Mickey Mouse kicks in my door. Oh, I'm gonna sue your ass.
Well, come on.
Go ahead.
Deep.
We might as well make our way to the meeting site.
A deep growl. Reaper lets out a deep growl. Reaper.
Beautiful. As yeah, I love that.
I know you get your cravings, but keep not among too many enemies here. Imperial scrap. Grabbed it.
Yeah.
He kisses his captain, he kisses his captain on the forehead, leaving a bloody mark not too dissimilar from lipstick.
I love it. Yeah, he leaves that on your head. You can see that yeah, you both make your way with the captain sort of blushing as you all make your way down to the door, seeing the same individual, a white, gnollish, somewhat fox-like individual standing there, standing roughly at 5'9". Not exactly very tall, but still a little head over, as she's posted up against the door, just smiling, seeing you approach. Good day. How goes your travels?
Delicious.
Ooh,
Last night.
I bet.
Giggity.
You two are so cute together. All right. Well, there is some rum over there at the table. You just wait a few moments. The lords are getting ready, and of course, I'll let you in when it's time. Do not worry. Go ahead and relax. I guarantee you're both very tired.
As Reaper sits in one of the chairs, it
Stamina
breaks
than you know, darling.
As you sit down in a chair, Reaper, it breaks under you, like just straight splintering. And you're basically now just sitting there in the floor. Your head's still up high enough to actually be like you're actually sitting at the table. And you just go ahead and start drinking. Such a precious boy. You hear that from the white gnoll.
He does have a lot of junk in his trunk.
What an interesting pair! What an interesting pair those two are. Looking over, I'll describe her now because I didn't know when we'd be describing what our characters looked like. You see
absolutely.
high elf. So you see a high elf with long green hair. She has green scales along the side of her face and going up about to where her upper rib cages. She also has a long green tail. In the picture, she has wings. She doesn't have those yet. And she's looking over with these bright, draconic red eyes. She's smiling as you can see a row of sharp teeth.
Yeah, that is what you guys see.
Yes.
And if you would like to describe yourself, Jericho, you may.
Well,
You are the first. There you go.
it's me what I look like at the moment. Since we're going to
Go
a
ahead and
meeting of
describe it to
pirates, it's my former wearer. I'm a half elf with red eyes.
Mhm.
Not really in a good mood, but you know, in a mood that's happy to be anywhere else than where I was before.
Excellent. You both see this, and you all are able to share drinks, and there's not much conversation to be had because you just met these individuals, of course. Naturally. So, anyway, we're gonna see who's next. Ooh. So, as you both are now,
female.
You all are enjoying your drinks. You're kind of sitting in silence. We're going to cut to what Sorkon and Nuff will be doing this morning. Tell me, my fellows, what are you doing this fine evening?
Oh, do you want to go first, Nuff, or do you want me to?
Well, my character's basically following you around, so it's essentially
That
more
makes
of whatever
sense.
you're doing.
Fair enough. My
Fair
character awakes from a bed in a inn at a tavern, just dressed in his finest clothes. He leaves the door, looking at his lover from last night.
Yeah, you can see that this succubus is kind of just still a little out of it, just waking up, getting ready to get out of the bed, and she gives you a bow properly, of course, showing everything, and goes about getting dressed. You had a decent night, and you're free to do as you please on your way to the ball program.
I'm in the room next door, just so you know.
Of course,
Sounds good.
Of course,
You heard everything. You heard everything. Yeah.
in the
Or
inn,
not.
I'll head to the tavern part and ask for some light alcohol.
Okay.
Tapping on the
It's-
desk or table, whatever.
All right, no problem. As you're doing so, oi, yeah, I got you. And he goes ahead and pours you a little rum, a bit watered down, so that way it's not too strong, so that way you can get your fix, but also be able to stay alert for the morning. As he puts it down in front of you, no charge, and you're able to sit down and drink. And of course, Nuff, you actually come out of your room. And you see your
as a funny little thing, if I can do this, as
Go for it.
Sorkon's character is like sipping his drink and he turns around on the bar stool, I'm just suddenly there, like my arms crossed, just staring at him, just a neutral expression. Oh, good, you're finally
you do
done.
so.
Oh, good. Oh, good. You're finally done.
Of course, with these kinds of matters, it's best to take one's time. Although, with a certain scientist's point of view, it's quite quick.
Yes, especially for you.
It probably feels
Now,
that way.
I'm sure they felt something. Now, we have business we have to take care of today, and I would suggest we get to it sooner rather than later.
Oh, I quite agree on that. I just finished my drink, put the glass on the table, and start heading out.
I'd much
No
rather
problem.
we get this
You both-
over with rather than you get your ass beat again.
Please
You-
be sure. But okay.
You all both continuing your witty banter back and forth. And as you're moving through the crowds and such, you finally find yourself at the door to the throne room. And you can see the other two crews sitting in the far corner drinking, and you can see the large pure white knoll sitting in front of the door still posted up. Currently tossing a small wooden coin and catching it with her thumb.
Yellow.
Good evening.
Put in your character art first, Sorcon, if you have any.
Go right ahead. You guys can now introduce your characters.
Hello there. Constantine Verbum of the Malabonum.
Pleasure.
My character's just going to give a nod, not saying anything else.
So, I suppose we just wait around here until you let us in, I suppose?
Yes, of course. Just wait there amongst yourselves, and I'll let you know when they're ready. And she kind of does like a little jaunty, like shoulder shrug, and you're just basically having a good time, just sitting there and seeing the new faces.
I walk forward.
As I walk by the group of people, I notice the elven ears of both Nova and Jericho, and I'm going to give a quick nod to both of them and say a greeting to both of them in Elvish.
Nova will return the greeting in Elvish, raising her mug.
Jericho will nod his head.
And then she's going to go all the way to the end of the row, right next to where the large shark man is. Take a seat on her knees, put her hands on her legs, and close her eyes.
All right. Now I guess we get to the last crew. What would you be doing this fine evening? Drogar, sadly you'll have to wait, but what do you wish to do, my love?
So, Alina's going to be waking up in her parents' quarters. Because, of course, she's going to be visiting her parents while she's here.
Absolutely.
She's, of course, going to feed her pup, Havoc.
Mm-hmm.
And
he
play
is
with him for a little
absolutely happy. Yeah, he is absolutely bouncing off.
Because he hasn't seen her in, 10 years now? Or 2 years now?
3 years. 3 years in total. And is absolutely ecstatic right now. Just a little puppy, even though he's the size of a horse. And he's knocking over a few furnitures and such like that, but it's fine. As you're coming out of your family's enormous ship, your father's, in fact, where your mother has stayed with him this night as well. You can see them both getting prepared, already dressed and prepped, as they're getting ready to head over to the meeting hall.
Oi, my little beautiful daughter, how are you doing this day?
Hey, Daddy, I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing swimmingly. I'm so happy to see you here now. You're still as beautiful as ever. Never lose that luster. You're one of the Moran clan now, remember?
Yes, and you can hear
in the meeting room now, though.
You hear your mother just slap him on the shoulder. Enough of that, dear. Let's go. We're going to be late. Come on, dearest. Havoc! And snaps her fingers. And you can see right behind both of you, all three of you, actually, as you move out of the ship and on your way to the mall's throne chamber. You can see not only Havoc, but two displacer beasts you know as Ivory and Ebony, walking behind your mother. Just sort of jauntily just prancing about.
He's just going to drag his fingers down Ebony and Ivory's spine.
They start purring immediately because they absolutely love you as well. They grew up with you after all. And it isn't long before you all are there. You're able to see Captain Briggs, the father of war, as well as Harley, the mother of war, by his side, his wife, the 12th captain and lord of this entire area, and the pirate hordes himself. And they approach, and you all see them enter the room, and it's almost like the atmosphere changes. Wherever Briggs goes, there's a sense of pride that just seems to well up inside you, because he is not only the strongest, but the one that upholds the law above all things. He's truly a force to be reckoned with, either from fear or respect.
They're entering the meeting room, but Alita's going to go ahead and go over to where the others are gathered. And as she walks up, they see this. An elf lady with silver hair, like platinum silver hair. Hold on a second. Because D&D Beyond has decided to be a pissant. There it is.
Not a pissant.
Well, there goes our sponsorship.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was really writing on that.
Okay, so you see a high elf walking towards you with waist-length silver hair, like quicksilver hair, as a silver blue. She looks to be about 21 years of age, her skin very pale with an almost blue luminosity to it, standing at about 5 feet tall. She smiles to each person that she sees there as she pours herself a tankard of rum. And gives a nod to each person.
You do. You all see her coming, and you guys immediately know exactly who this is, just because of who she came in with. This would be the legendary Daughter of War, the daughter of both Briggs and Harley. And it's odd, because one, Harley, is that of a water nymph and an elf. The father, an elf and an orc. But she is straight up elf.
Kyle, baby.
Yeah. It's an odd, strange thing. But she approaches, and without skipping a beat, you give a bow, and Briggs just goes straight up to this knoll that's standing in front. All right. Is everything ready? Of course it is. I made sure everybody stayed out until the time was right, of course. And we're ready, I guess, now that you're here. Right. All right. Well, for the four of you, come on. We got work to do. And you can see Harley's just rolling her eyes. You don't need to be so damn... Oh, never mind. Just go. Go, go, go. Come on, sweeties. Come on. And she's like a little annoyed with the way Briggs just tries to assert the law every time he goes around. But you all
roll her eyes if she listens to the two of them.
Oh, your mother catches it and just gives a nod, like, I understand. Trust me, love. And you all are taken into the throne room. Whoops, wrong picture. Sorry. My bad. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here we go. Sorry.
Oh, the man behind the curtain.
There we go. Now we're on the right path. All right.
Not seeing anything.
You have to drag the players over as well, Jack.
Yeah, it's a player tab.
Yep. Oops.
There
I
you
did it
go.
again. Sorry. Wrong picture.
But
Why am I not surprised this is a no?
I kind of want to join this party. This party looks way more fun.
Sorry,
Jack.
Sorry.
Why am I not surprised there's a null in this picture?
do you remember what the king looks like?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay. There we go. All right. There you go. Now you're in the proper area. You should all see your characters down at the bottom.
Yeah.
You all are greeted, and at this moment, everybody takes their spot. Havoc, of course, does.
Okay.
Havoc does not want to leave your side as he whimpers in front of you.
She's just gonna bury her fingers in the fur behind the beard and just keep scratching.
You do so, and he's just loving every second of it. And you
His
realize
tongue lolling out the side.
Yeah, tongue lolling out. He almost wants to roll on his back, but the floor is dirty, and he doesn't like getting dirty. Weirdly enough, and he's just smiling as he does so. And in case people are wondering, let me show you what Havoc looks like. This would be Havoc, a dire wolf. Boom, there he is. And as for you to know, his fingers, his nails
are
are
bright
actually
pink, by the way.
bright pink. It got weird on the Hero Forge. Great site, by the way.
Sponsor us, please.
Yeah,
We're not sponsored, but we'd like to be.
Yeah,
I wish.
They want to sponsor us. We're not going to say no.
Yeah.
Sponsor me, Hero Forge. I love you guys so much.
Please.
Yeah. Anyway, you all are seeing this beautiful wolf being petted, and you can see everyone is getting prepared. You can see the two, Ivory and Ebony. These two displacer beasts are right next to Harley. You can see Briggs standing on the side of the throne. You can also see all the lords are here, except for two, it seems. Maybe three? It's hard to count because of the odd atmosphere right now. But as you guys are wondering this, what would you guys like to be doing as you're waiting for this meeting to begin?
Jericho, let's take a seat.
Yes,
I know where I'm going to sit. And she'll
Yep.
move right in.
All right. As for you, you can see Goldbeard just put his huge arm around you and pull you into a nice warm hug.
Hello there, my little daughter. How are you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm feeling quite wonderful, Father. Thank you.
Oh, my sweet little port. Oh, by the way, here is Haley. She just got here just in time.
And you can see Haley is a little out of breath.
Sorry, took me a moment to get ready. Had to fix my hair.
Apologies about that.
Oh, no problem. I enjoyed every moment of it, darling.
Oh, I'm sure.
You all are free to do so. And you can see that the White Knoll has took a spot unceremoniously, which is weird, right next to the treasure, just sitting there on one of the chests, just smiling, kicking her feet. And she's just sitting there. It's odd because nobody's allowed to go up to that throne other than Harley and Briggs. So
Yeah, hang on a second. Hey, Sarah! Come here and get the phone and take it from Nene.
and you are free to go sit wherever you wish.
I don't know how to
Sarah.
She's his house.
If you wish, Draco, you could actually go here if you wish, next to the.
Yeah, I think Draco's having trouble moving his character.
Yeah.
Draco,
Are you?
You got on the left-hand corner of the screen, on the top left-hand corner, click on the little mouse icon, and then you can
give it
move
a
your character.
give it a go now.
And then
give
you
it a
have
go
to-
now. I think you can move it now. Okay, that's my fault.
There you go.
I forgot to fix your token to you. Oh, that's my fault. Okay. All right, but you sit down, and Goldbeard looks over to you, and he towers over you. This guy's huge for a turtle, and he looks down.
Oh, so this is your new first mate, eh?
Yes, Captain. His name's Jericho.
Ah, a pleasure to meet you. Anything happens to my daughter, I will eviscerate you and play games with your heart, okay?
Don't worry, sir.
And he
I'll keep her very well safe.
He pats your head.
Good boy. I like this one. He's a smart ass like the last one.
And
Thank God for that.
Didn't like the head, bro, but okay.
You'll get used to it.
Currently, Alita, you guys can put your names into the Roll20 if you wish. So that way it'll be easier for me to keep track of everyone. Also, for you, Alita, you're just being swamped with licks and 3 animals trying to get your attention so that you can pet them.
Yeah, you need to bring Havoc up there.
Yeah, Havoc just won't leave your side.
Of course not. It's been 2 years since he saw me.
Yeah, and you can hear your father, Briggs, just laughing. What about the rest of you? Where would you like to sit?
Constantine's gonna take a casual stroll around and move
Yes, bro,
himself
that's exactly
right
what it looks
over here.
I'll follow him and just kind of shadow him essentially, and just keep my distance from everyone at the table, but keeping a close eye on him.
May I sit here, madam?
You see her just wordlessly give a nod and allow you, as she just smiles as she has her legs crossed and just sipping on what is essentially wine, but you can see the small bits of brain floating within it as she is at that of an illithid, a mind player. And she's kind of enjoying herself. Just relaxing. You also are sitting next to Stetson, who is currently doing his normal thing as he just, why am I here? I don't want to be here. And you can hear Billy Buzz, oh, Captain, it's no issue. Trust me, you will enjoy this one. I know it. Damn it, you're a blight upon my life and my darkened soul.
That's the spirit, Captain.
He's like that for everyone. If he hasn't pissed 7 people off in a day, he knows he's wasted it.
When the emo is constantly hanging out with that outgoing extrovert.
You would think it would rub off by now.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you don't mind me asking, and this is pure curiosity on my front, Miss Nova, right?
Mm.
If you are in fact his daughter, that would make you a dragonborn, wouldn't it?
She actually starts to laugh. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not his actual daughter. Adopted.
You can see Goldbeard look around to you.
Oh, yes. She is quite a thumping good one, is that. I am right proper proud, and I cannot be more happier. Do your best not to piss her off, please. She has my temper somehow.
Far from it, I merely wish to compliment her.
Ooh, by all means.
Send her a wink.
It's the eyes that do it for me, I'm afraid. I'm rather fond of rare things, not just treasures, but rare people. Roll, I did marry a 350-pound shark man. You won't find another one of him in the... What the hell is that in the background?
You may have to mute yourself for a moment, honey.
I have something of fascination with
That's
rare...
coming from your. Yeah, Kiki. That's coming from your mic.
It's okay, love. It's been attacking. It's the true bad guy in this game. But yeah.
Noise.
Yes, background noise.
I like rare things, rare treasures, and especially rare people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mustn't think I'm a... I hope you don't take that the weird way. I am married, after all.
I don't take it the wrong way. As soon as you said married, I knew what you mean. Besides, I'm not into men, so it wouldn't mean much anyways.
Well, that's all right. I've got more men than I can handle. I'm sure we'll be fast friends, Miss Nova.
I don't have your name yet.
Revalier, madame. Revalier Rareblood. A sweeping flourish with his way too showy hat, like it is intentionally stuffed with a lot of feathers, almost as much as his cloak, and does a sweeping low bow. A pleasure to meet you.
She gives her own bow while sitting down. It's a pleasure to meet you too. And your husband?
Reaper. Yeah, all you hear is Reaper.
Isn't he precious?
Oh, I'm sure he is. Not my type, though. No offense, of course.
No, by all means. I wouldn't trade him for all the treasure in the world. Well, here's hoping we can keep being this pleasant for the time to come. Reaper.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm so
as
jealous
you,
of her hair.
What did you
as
say?
you all,
I
Go ahead.
said I'm jealous of your hair. It's beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you.
as
I'm not gonna
you
hide
all,
it.
always gotta be the perfect one. I gotta tell you. Ready? As you all are waiting, you realize that one of the pirate lords hasn't arrived. But that's when you hear, coming from over here, on the far right side, down a tunnel, you can hear what sounds like a fight breaking out. And the sounds of bones being broke, and then you can hear a deep guttural sound of pain. You guys can instantly find out that this is a dragon. And you can see its large head peeking out of the shadows as it's trying to climb and scrape its way back into the room where you all are at right now. As you're doing this, you can hear, "Please help me." And you can hear, "Oh, I don't think you're going nowhere. Get back here and finish what you started." And you can see him getting drugged. He's like, "No!" As he's being pulled back into the darkness. You can hear more thumps, more breaking, and the sound of what sounds like a cannon going off.
Sounds like our
And then you
Friday
can hear
night,
the-
Reaper, eh?
Rita's gonna
you can hear.
Uncle Devin,
Go ahead.
get out here now.
No, I'm finished. And you can see coming out of these chateaus, if you would let me do so. Right, let me find his mini. It shouldn't be hard. This guy glows like a fucking Aurora Borealis. You could see this individual come out. Davin the Thinker. As he comes out and immediately uses what is essentially a jetpack, flies over here. "All right, I'm here. I made it. Sorry, I had a bit of a script." And you can see him kind of adjusting his. And they're right here. And you can see that he actually still has his golden teeth right now.
So proud of you.
Yeah, I put super glue in my mouth. And you see him. Yes, well, maybe. I don't know yet. We'll find out. And you all are seeing this enormous 3-armed mecha with what appears to be a pixie's head on top of it. It's a weird sight. As he sits down and you can hear the stone slab underneath him almost crack under his weight. And yeah, that's what you saw. Everybody picking on my sweetheart right now. We love you, baby, no matter how much you can drink. I promise. You're beautiful. And so you all just saw that insanity at this point in time. But it doesn't stop there. As soon after, you can hear from over here bubbles starting to form. Strangely enough, that is a large pool. And as the bubbles start to get more, you can see what's essentially a small sloop being worn like a hat on a very interesting creature. As I find his token in my enormous fucking library. Oh, here he is. You see this individual pop out of the water. And all of you don't know who it is, but only a few of you know. This
All
is
of a sudden,
Olo.
as soon as hold on, as soon as it emerges from the water, my character instantly stiffens up, and bows immediately in respect.
You can see that this large, tattooed kraken wearing a hat made from an actual busted up sloop with small little critters taking care of the ship itself gives a slight bow in response. And you all see this, and you can hear it speak. I'm not late, am I? And you can see Briggs actually looks over. You're always late. It's not on purpose. I had some meditation to do. You should start doing that on your own time.
Alita's just gonna snicker behind her.
Ah, the little Alita. And you can see a long tendril reach over and actually go under your chin. It's actually not slimy, but you can feel the salt water from the ocean on it as well as he lifts your head to give it a better look at you from that distance. Ah, you look as beautiful as I saw you when you were a child.
That sounds
Just gonna
wrong.
smile at him. And ask him how he's doing.
I'm doing quite fine. I have done many a thing in my time, but one of the best is reaching nirvana and learning of my true self.
And he pulls his tendril back.
I like him.
Seems like
Hi.
things, apparently.
I like all of you as well. I especially like you over there.
And he waves at the resident monk hiding in the corner a little bit as stiffened.
You must relax, my dear. You have no need to be so rigid.
My character does nothing and just simply stares respectfully at the large kraken.
Fair point. Fair points.
As you all are seeing this, I have new music. So let me know if you guys can hear it. The sounds of the ocean. Yes, good. Yes. You all can hear the sounds of the ocean through the actual windows that are makeshift in its nature. And you can also hear from the docks around the island, the ships creaking in the water. Everything is almost dead silent in its respect. At the throne, you could see two large hyenodons. One here, named Jack, and one here, named Whiskey. They are both sitting there at attention all of a sudden. As you all can hear the loud footsteps coming from deep within this area, right here. You can all hear something shift, like magic being woven. And instead, you can hear now light footfalls as you see this individual appear in full gear and sits down on the throne, which is nothing more than an enormous couch.
Right then. It seems we're all here. Pleasure to have all of my friends and allies gathered into this beautiful hall. Tell me, how has your journeys fared?
And he looks to the four crews, captains.
Pretty well, if I don't say so myself, sir.
Oh, I think you're in quite excellently, Nova says as she looks up over to the left, giving a nice little wink.
Very well. Very good. I'm
They
more
just
than
give
happy.
the thumb up as she continues to scratch Heaven.
You can see that he slightly turns away, trying not to. You all give me a perception check on the king at this point in time.
First roll of the game.
Yep, first roll.
Hooray!
And it's perception,
Oh
right?
my god, natural 20. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
Natural 20.
Of course.
Hang on, I will show it to you right now.
No, I believe you.
Oh,
I
fuck,
believe you.
no, it rolled away. Damn it. I
13.
I
plus
swear to
14.
you it was a natural 20.
I'll tell you what. It wouldn't need a natural
That's
20
so
to
that's
find
a
this
20.
out.
That's a 22, by the way. Just letting you know.
Nice. All right. Anybody who has rolled over a 10?
I have. I rolled to 18.
I got a 10.
You got a 10? All right, you just made it.
I got a 6.
I'm going to say, Alita, you don't have to roll. You just notice. He's blushing
How do I do?
immediately bright red. As he's trying to. It's strange, but he turns his head and tries to clear his throat as he's slightly flushed. Now, the first thing on the business, Jack, could you please go get you know who? And you can see this one here. Aye, Captain. And he bounced down into the hall where he actually came from. And Whiskey, would you be... Captain, I am needed here. I guard your treasure. I take care of things. Please. All right, point taken, point taken. And he looks over and he sees this individual now. Oh, Annie, how are you doing, dear sister? And you can see this one come up, and Annie runs up and gives her brother a big hug. Surprisingly, at the same size. Absolutely missed you. And you can hear, I know, I missed you as well. You haven't said anything. You haven't even sent a message. How long has it been? Well, it's been... He counts on his fingers for a moment. Well, I guess roughly around 200 years, hasn't it? Yes, it has. I've been on your ship, of course, keeping it ship shape and everything else. Good, good. I hope that Mother doesn't show up. No, she's here. Oh, fuck. Where? She will actually be here shortly. I suggest you start getting the ball rolling. Of course. And he sits back down, and his sister...
For missing all those family get-togethers.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun. You can see... Yeah, you find out that Annie, Silver Snow Pelt Cutler, is now sitting next to her brother, who, for all you can tell, is in fact a god just like him. For all you know. And at this point, during this, what is everybody's reaction? Just to gauge.
Latest is going to be petting and scratching havoc and playing.
Reaper belches up a skull.
Nova.
Find your manners, dear.
Yeah, Constantine's more surprised at the belching up at the skull part than the whole other sister thing.
Yeah, Nova takes that in and then it really turns her attention towards, what's most important to her.
I'm guessing Haley.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I can see
my
that.
character just keeps the same expression that she has since she walked in.
Yeah, during this point, all of the pirate lords, their jaws drop. If the Kraken had a jaw, it would drop too. And you could see Haley kind of grips your arm, Nova. Like, is that true? And everybody sits on silence. Even Briggs.
I suppose so. I don't know. This is my first time meeting either of them.
You could see the quiet eeriness is broken by Hulk, who's sitting next to his sister. Well, I have some news for all of you. I know it's a little weird to announce this in such a way, but it's best to say it to all of you first. And all of my captains, and of course, the lords, as you all are now under my watch. And we have to be cautious. The 10th Lord, Slade, is now dead. He broke the code, and is now resting in Davy Jones' locker.
Latest is going to frown and or at least support from it.
You do so.
Pirate Lord gone. Dear me.
Aye, it is true. Of all. However, it was good, for he was in fact breaking the law and thought of usurping my throne by somehow trying to kill me. On top of that, he's been making deals with the Legion, and there's much to unpack there. But I believe it's time to introduce you to the newest and hopefully able to prove himself 10th Lord among our table. And you see Jack appear from back here. and rest back here in front of Hawk. And Drogar, I would like you to introduce your character as you come to the table, wherever you see fit to sit.
You've got to be shitting me, Britta. You didn't.
Session 0,
my
baby.
God.
Yep.
Session 0, baby.
Yep.
How?
It happened.
You killed a
It will
pirate
all be
lord.
explained momentarily.
The answer to how, I have no fucking idea. It's just
Honestly,
I will say, quick
who
out of
here
it.
is
I knew he was killed,
surprised
but I
that
didn't
he
know
somehow
you did
killed
it.
an OP character.
coming
Yep.
the doors, dressed in heavy clothes,
I don't think he.
head to toe, wearing a metal faceplate so that not an inch of skin is showing. A man, or possibly a woman, it's kind of hard to tell, comes through, takes off their hat into a bow. A pleasure to meet you all. I am Eldric Elevisium, the new 10th Lord, and I will be acting as envoy of our dear king, the Pirate Lord.
You can see the pirate lords in unison straighten and give a small bow as you take your seat wherever you see fit. 1 second while I give you control of your new character. There we go, and there you go. You may sit wherever you please.
I don't even know where my character is.
He's up near
Gonna
the
guess.
top. Yep, right there. With the purple icon, because I know you too well.
Give him this, darling. Got impeccable fashion sense.
I'll just move to be here, just the
Perfectly fine.
table.
Perfectly fine. You can see Olo raises a tentacle and then slowly curls it back, not wanting to question Hawk. But, of course, a certain Arakakra, Oscar, over here, pipes up. Pardon me, Captain. Can I ask a small question, perhaps? And you see Captain just give a slight nod. How exactly did this happen? And I kind of want to know exactly how this individual became a pirate now. A pirate lord, mind you.
Please, allow me to explain the situation. Of course, there are some details that are not necessary to the narrative of the story, but suffice to say that I was crucial in a way to the plot of unraveling the misdoings of the previous Pirate Lord Slade. I was able to discover the secrets of his transactions with the Imperium. Upon doing so, I suppose our benevolent king saw my loyalty to him, and he awarded me Slade's previous position. A position of which I do hope to be able to live up to. I will say this, though, to any here who may have plans of following Slade's example. Slade, upon the realization of his most heinous transactions against the Code, he met the most painful of ends. And then our dear king brought him back again, only so that he may suffer twice as much as what is possible with one existence. So I
As you
all keep to the Code, for the Code is law.
You can see Annie sitting next to Hawk. Is this true? Well, yes. He broke the code, and the code is the law. Just because I believe in freedom doesn't mean you go against your brothers and sisters. And you can see Cecilia over here, the goddess of deals, just pipes up. Oh, so that is why he disappeared for a moment. I have him back into the torture chambers, no problem. Don't worry, you did what you had to do. Thank you, dear sister.
Revalier shall rise up from his chair, smiling wide and clapping. Welcome, new pirate lord. Welcome indeed.
You can.
Don't try to clap with me.
Thank you for the
Nova.
warm greetings, my friend.
Yeah. Nova will get up and give a bit of a curtsy. It's a pleasure to meet a new lord.
As it is to meet our loyal captains who serve in the field.
You can see Hawk pipe up again. Remember, know this well, Eldrick. I will have my eyes on you, and I do have good hopes for you. But if you do heinous crimes, I am unfortunately going to have to enact the law upon you. You do know this, yes?
Of course, my lord. Should I, in of myself, defy our code, I would just as soon enact your own punishment among myself. Breaking the code is simply unthinkable and unforgivable.
Oh, that's how you did it. Like those northern soldiers who migrated to the deserts. You get rewarded not for power, but honor and loyalty. Well, that's just a sign of a good leader, then.
Exactly, my good fellow. And you can see Hawk points a finger to you. That's exactly what I wanted. And that is exactly why he took the role. He helped me unfurl a plot far quicker than I thought, and saved us from a lot worse fates than anything that the Legion could possibly inflict. And you can see Briggs comes up.
If you had not found out about Slade's betrayal in time, who knows how many lives could have been lost, how many ships could have been scattered into the sea.
Aye, and all of the captains, all the lords and leaders. Go ahead.
Upon the discovery of the plot, I also discovered that he had many unsavory intentions with members of our own court, giving a nod to the silver-haired lady Alida. Upon absorbing his title as the 10th Lord, I also absorbed his debts. As such, I will be acting to rectify all wrongs done by the previous Pirate Lord Slade, both as an act of loyalty to our dear king, and as a way of upholding the true punishment and laws of our code.
After saying this,
all
saying
transgressions of the traitor Slade will be rectified in time.
The question is, though, what is those transactions? Constantine pipes up.
Many of them. Would you believe me if I were to say that they are too long to list in this single meeting? I will say.
I would actually believe you, considering how many contracts I have and how many clauses there are in it.
You can hear Cecilia chuckle.
You just hear a long, drawn-out sigh come from my character's direction.
Cecilia just gives a chuckle.
That the most heinous of his crimes was betraying the Brethren Court to the Imperium of the capital. And
Reaper
he has been meaning to betray us for the past 6 years, I believe, when I last checked.
Hawk gives a nod. It is true. And you can see Briggs actually comes up. And Eldrick, you're surprised by this immediately, but you have Briggs wrap his arms around you, lift you straight off the ground, and give you a big old hug. I'm so proud of you. And he just gives you a squeezing hug that you feel like you would die from, but then he lets you go and you're actually back on your feet.
Please, be careful.
Excuse me, Lord Briggs. I require my lungs to be inside my body to use them.
Oh, my bad. And he puts you down.
Reaper pipes up. Reaper?
I agree.
Not yet.
You can actually hear.
No, darling.
Yeah, as you say that.
I like this one.
Yeah. You can actually hear Hawk look towards Reaper. It's like, unfortunately, no. You have to earn that right, my young friend. But I'm sure one day you will take that title for yourself, too.
Don't worry, precious. We've got all the time in the world.
Now, And you hear Hawk clap his hands, and it's almost like a booming sound as it suddenly silences everything, even the ocean for a moment. Down to the brass tacks. Now,
Kind of an underwhelming clap. I'm sorry.
I know I can't make a booming clap,
Like
but
all
it's
that
loud
build
enough.
up and just a wussy little. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
hush! My mic can't pick up my clap. Okay. You can see Hawk rest his feet on the couch, laying out as he's petting Jack on the head. He's like, "Ooh, that's nice. That's nice." Now, here's the thing. We have several topics to go through, but I will make them brief because you will need time to prepare. The first is knowing that we are going to be at war with the Legion. This time, I don't think we can solve it with just guns and the grit of our teeth. We have to be prepared. This time, they're becoming more fanatical than ever. It appears that they've acquired something unique that I would need you to prepare for as well. But for now, the biggest reason why I need you here is because of... And he looks over to Alita, giving a look of, are you sure?
He was just on a nod.
He nods back. Looks back to the rest of you. It appears that my old enemy, the Titan that I slew to help build this world, is still alive. And is active as of now.
By the wind and tides.
I've got a confession to give all of you. And do not fret, I am well. But I have been pacifying him by giving small amounts of my own life force to keep him sated, so that he does not cause any more harm to the rest of all of you, along with the innocents of these lands. It's been rather tiresome, but hopefully we can end this threat soon. It appears that he also has now found a way to manifest himself to attack me, and also others, if he sees fit.
Cena. And so one
Yeah, I'm with a slightly more evil lawyer on that one.
What'd he say? Hold on a
That
second.
the GIF
Holy
in general.
mother
That's,
of sin.
yeah, I'm with him on that one. The fuck, man.
Why are you speaking of my
No.
mother?
Mother,
You
Nova does
see,
not look surprised.
you actually, Eldrick, as you are standing there, during this conversation, Cecilia's eyes have not left your sight. She's been staring at you, scratching along the bottom of her face, piecing stuff together at the moment.
And as I posted before, Eldrick is making passing glances to the Lord Cecilia.
I'm going to say with this, anybody who's interested in that may roll a insight if they wish.
I'll roll
Now I'm
an
curious.
insight.
Nah, that's not very big.
24.
No harm in curiosity.
Jesus,
13.
24.
20.
Dirty 20. All right. You
D20.
can tell. Whew.
Good, because I
anybody-
had like a +1 in.
yeah. Anybody who made over 18 could tell Cecilia is quite interested in this individual and is a bit flushed. There's a bit of more, as she's the color of like that of like watermelon in a way. She's more red than green now. As she's staring at Eldrick.
Alita's going to whisper to her. What's she showing?
Hawk pays no mind as he just brushes it off. Anyway, I know a lot of you have questions. A lot of you have things you need answered, but I can't give them to you now. Even I have questions that I need to have sated, but
unfortunately, things are not going as well as I thought. For now, I want you to all prepare yourselves. Not only because of a war that may be breaking out soon among the Imperials with us, but also for the inevitable of, and he kind of stammers on the word, trying not to speak his name, afraid. But he says, Horcrux, the Titan, may come. And I want you all be prepared for whatever comes with him. I fear for all of you, as anyone would. I care for all of you. I want to see you all safe, and I wish to be one of you one day. I grow tired of being a god, and I want to live free. But for now, I'm going to do everything in my power to keep all of you safe from him, while we figure out this riddle and end this master of darkness, to keep the world safe. Do I have your loyalty? And he looks to the 4 captains of the 4 ships that he summoned.
Nova stands up.
The question
Nova
is-
stands. Nova stands up, takes off her hat, holds it over her heart, and gives a bow. You have my fire.
He nods. Looks to you.
Revalier rises. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, you can
Revalier
go.
rises, flourishing his fancy flamboyant hat. My individuality.
Oh God. Constantine?
You have my. You have. Sorry. You have my ledgers.
Oh God, I'm afraid to ask. And for you, Alita?
Just gonna stand up and give a curtsy and tell him, "You have my loyalty, sir. You know that."
He brightens a little bit after you say that. And you can feel the mood just lifted from him, that he's feeling better, happier. Knowing that not only from what you all have said to him, but you too, Alita. And then he looks to you, Eldrick. I want you to go with Alita to make sure that she's well. And also, I also feel as though your expertise could come in handy for her. Would that be okay?
Be my honor, Lord Hawk. I have
Fucking Lord of
known the dear Alida for a long time, and I would be almost, quite, but almost as destructive as you if anything foul were to befall our dear silver-haired princess.
Aye.
He says
That
with
it
a bow,
would.
taking off his hat.
Very good. Very good. Well, for now, any other questions before we adjourn for the evening? We will meet in the morning, but for now, I'll give you time to prepare.
Does anyone else have that static?
A little bit.
It's coming from
Yeah,
Kiki's.
what is that?
It's coming from Kiki's mic.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on.
It's
Oh,
okay.
it's
Yeah,
gone
your
now.
mic is acting. Your mic is acting really weird for some reason. I don't know if anyone else can hear like this, but you sound like really tinny for me.
Kinda,
Like
yeah.
your mic
Hang on
doesn't
a
sound like
sec.
the quality it usually does. Try plugging it and unplugging it. I don't know.
Better?
speaking
Still
again.
the
It is
same
better.
quality. But
Well,
It might be silly.
it may be because my webcam off.
It might be, because I can hear you clear right now.
oh yeah, you might be using your webcam audio rather than your headphones audio.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it.
Ah, that would explain
Um,
it.
Go down to user settings in Discord. It's the little gear icon next to the mic and headphones and the mute and deafen buttons.
Mhm.
And then when you've done that, go to voice and video.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go to input device, make sure you've selected your headphones mic.
We'll do that.
Tech
Alright.
audio.
There you go.
There we
baby.
go. That's better.
Okay. Now let's bring
Much
back
better.
video.
That's what.
There you
How's
go.
that? Is that better?
Much,
Yeah.
much better.
Okay.
Much
Hi,
better.
Sissy.
That's what you
I see
usually.
you.
That's what you usually
Hello,
sound like.
Mulgar.
Hi, Mogar.
Hi, Sissy.
Quick
Yeah, I'm
my
pretty sure
feet.
you just.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think you were just using your webcam mic instead of your actual headphones mic.
Possibly.
Yeah. Right.
Like I said, I just recently
No.
started using webcams,
Oh,
so
you're fine.
that may be why.
You're
Fair
fine.
enough.
Now,
All right.
if everybody is good, the whole thing was dropped on all of you, so it's a bit traumatizing. So Hawk actually allows you all to have a moment to relax, get yourself squared away because you know what's coming. And he takes off his tricorn hat, puts it over his heart. Meeting adjourned for now. I will see you all in the morning, so I can tell you what needs to be done. For now, go prepare yourselves. And for you, Haley, make sure you're on time this time. And you can see Haley. I'll try.
Don't worry.
And
Don't worry, Lord. Nova says with a big, bright smile and grin on her face. I'll make certain she arrives.
Quite right. And you can see Haley is just blushed completely. And with that, everyone's able to part. You can see that.
Right, there is, as we're leaving, there is one thing I'd like to do as we're leaving.
Mhm.
The Lady Cecilia, the Mind Flayer lady who was, watching me.
Mm-hmm.
My Lady Cecilia, I was wondering if perhaps after this meeting I may have some time to speak with you.
Of course. I'd be more than happy to.
I was meaning to talk with you for a while now, but of course, what with betrayal and death of Slade, things have been a little busy for the time being.
Well, I'm fairly certain we can pencil in a little time. I don't have anything to do today. So come by my quarters later tonight.
Death by Snow.
Maybe. She's actually your height, surprisingly.
We are very short.
Yeah. But as you all are able to adjourn, you're able to go about, and we will move this to this. There you go. As we are going through Theater of the Mind, as we go ahead and find out what is everybody doing to prepare for tomorrow morning.
Also,
we'll
unrelated, I have Kitty.
Yes, you do.
You got my DM, right, Viking?
Yes, I did.
I will say, because I know probably Constantine's going to be doing something else. As we're all leaving, as Jericho and Nova are passing by, you hear my character say something to you both in Elvish, and it's a bit of a haiku / sonnet. Twin petals crossed by fate in the wind, not knowing that the trees that blossom them are not